Hi folks, and welcome to another video. So it's 2022 and things are getting a little spicy again on the used PC parts front finally. But can you put together a gaming PC that can play the top 5 Steam games for £100 or under? Well, let's find out. I hope you enjoy the video. My name's Andy and this is Andy's Tech. Another budget gaming PC video, yes, my speciality, and I think you're going to like it. There are a few deals and a bit of jiggery pokey here and there, but generally this should be able to be replicated should anyone wish to do this. It's not a build guide by any means and it's purely for entertainment purposes. Well, I find it entertaining, but I'll let you guys be the judges. So can we build a gaming PC for £100 that can play the top 5 Steam games in July 2022? Ooh, we might be able to just. So let's see what I've come up with. Okay, so first things first. The top 5 Steam games as it stands right now, and thank God we don't have to test Fortnite today. Coming in first is CSGO. Then Dota 2 in second, PUBG coming in third, fourth on the list is Apex Legends, and coming in fifth, and not a game I've played before, Lost Ark. Okay, so not the tallest order, but Apex and PUBG could pose a problem here, as we want to aim for 60 FPS average in all the games tested today. Okay, so onto the system. Now I'm going with 8GB of RAM today, as that should meet all the needs for the minimum requirements, but we're going to need a 4-core CPU at least, and nothing AMD please. Been there, got the t-shirt in a size small. And for this budget, it's just going to have to be Intel as well. So this system popped up on eBay, and with a cheeky last minute bid, I was the new owner. But what did we get, and what did I pay? So we have a Cooler Master Elite Tower case. I'm not sure if the model, if anyone knows out there, with a very nice Mizzy H87 G43 ATX motherboard, with front USB support and some basic overclocking functions. This is sporting an i3-4130, yes 4 cores I know, we'll get onto that. 8GB of DDR3 1600MHz RAM, just standard stuff, dual channel though, a nice touch. A Zalman ZM450 GS PSU, and a Western Digital 2TB HDD. There's also a front and rear 120mm fan as well, so we've got some airflow, nice. But what did I pay? £62.67 delivered. But what about the GPU? A 4-core CPU, I hear you ask? And an SSD? Yes, that doesn't leave a lot in the budget, I know. Okay, so I sold the hard drive for 20, the PSU for 15, and the i3 for £5, which now brings the change left in the kitty at £77.33p. So I'm going to add a new 600W EVGA power supply that I brought the other day from Amazon Prime for £20.99p. An i5 4570 for £16, the legendary Radeon R9 280X, which I paid £35 for. Yes, we are going to have a little more fun with this before we're done. And a used 500GB hard drive I picked up from CEX for £5 at the same time as the CPU. So the total system bill today is £99.66p. Okay, so I allowed the build montage, please forgive me, but I think the system turned out really nice with what we had to work with. The case has been cable managed the best I could, and all the parts have been stripped down, cleaned and rebuilt. And I think Mr. Tech Yes City would be proud of this one. But it's no good bringing a Ferrari to the party with a Lada engine. So let's see what all the fuss is about with the top 5 Steam games, and we'll also find out if this has all been in vain. Let's roll the benchmarks. So the results are in, lock, stock and barrel. And yes, I'm still rubbish at Apex Legends. That's not going to change overnight. I think our little system performed admirably. It just goes to show that you don't need to break the bank to put together a budget bargain banger that can play some games. If we pull up the results quickly, yes, we've got graphs now, who would have thought? In CSGO, we achieved a high refresh rate experience with respectable lows. The only title that did struggle a little was Lost Ark. Every now and again, on a cutscene, there would just be a massive frame drop. I assume this was just loading in the next part of the game, and it didn't seem to affect normal gameplay in any way. Both Apex and PUBG saw a 60 plus FPS average, with it pushing into the 80s. I think PUBG would have liked a little more RAM just to smooth out the 1% lows, as we were utilising our full gigs here, but again more than playable. Dota 2 was smooth as butter, with a 110 FPS average and 1% lows at 70. I'm honestly impressed at how the little system performed today, and I think for £100 you can't really go wrong. Most YouTubers are recommending an old OptiPlex with a 750 Ti or 1050 for this sort of money, which is just a cop-out in my opinion. Yes, there was no SSD today, but we've a good quality Z motherboard and a nice new 600W PSU for future upgrades. Something like a GTX 970 or 1066GB would go really well with a system like this. 16GB DDR3 RAM kits can be had for £20–30 as well with a little deal hunting, and quite honestly that's where the fun is. So on that note, that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and thank you to all my subscribers as always. I love you guys. Please leave a comment down below and tell me what you think of the system. If you can, leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. It helps the channel out massively. Subscribe to see more content like this. Take care, God bless, and hopefully see you in the next one.